I'm a cool girl, I'm a cool girl. Ice cold, I roll my eyes at you, boy. I'm a cool girl.
Hey YouTube, it's Leanza again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. First and foremost, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not, and make sure you either like this video or dislike this video. So whatever it is, I'm still happy with it. I'm going to be doing a summerish glow look. I literally just woke up listening to Cardi B, This Is My Girl. I never use a rubber band because I can never find a freaking rubber band to put in my hair. Anyways, I need to wash my face. The St. Ives face wash. I honestly don't really care too much for this one just because it has like little scrubs in it. I feel like it gets into my eyes. My eyes are so sensitive. I'm gonna use this serum. It's by Caudalie or whatever. First, always brush your eyebrows, and usually I always try and like pluck the hairs that are like obviously like just they don't belong there. Slanted brush. I feel like this color, dark brown, is like way too dark for my like eyebrows. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and straighten this out. I have some exciting stuff coming, but it's just like in the works right now. If you always want your makeup to come out really good, you have to take your time. This part right here looks fucked up. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the Glamouflage. This concealer, seriously, like just, you only need to use a little bit. Like, I don't even know if you guys can like see that. Like just literally like that much. I'll show you guys like how far that goes. So I like to use this kind of like flat looking brush. It's kind of like all flared out from just using it a lot. And this honestly makes such a huge difference. Like it looks like you always just got like a fresh new wax. Your eyebrows just look so flaky. My Tease Me palette that a lot of you guys purchased from me. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a fluffy brush. Innocent and Fire. Like I'm probably gonna mix those two together. I'm gonna go over the crease. This kind of fluffy brush seriously makes a difference. Like and I always try and do my eyeshadow first before I put any like foundation stuff off, just in case like if it falls on my face. I used to just hate that like pattern of doing things, and then it just like made sense to me one day to like do it that way. So I went ahead and asked you guys what are some Q&A questions that you guys may have for me. And I got 3 questions before I deleted my post. I just didn't like the way that like I like marketed that like Q&A like idea. I don't know why. Like if you guys ever have any questions, feel free. It can be about freaking anything and I'll fucking answer it. Be like either my opinion or like what. It can be about your boyfriend, your freaking like what you need to do with your life. I'm kidding, but it's only my opinion. Like it's nothing like, it's just like something to be funny with, you know? Funny or serious, depending on my... So anyways, I got 3 questions before I deleted it. Questions was advice on friendships. I feel like ever since I was little, I haven't really been too good into friend stuff, you know? Just because like, I feel like my friends always turn their back on me. Like ever since I was little, like it's always been like that. I feel like I'm a good friend, but maybe I'm not, you know, to where like it's like that. I've just always dealt with that, like since I was little. I mean, I can name like all my best friends that I've gone through from like 2nd grade all the way up to like currently. Friends, I feel like you know like who's a good friend and who's not. I know my face is like really pale right now. With this Wet n Wild contour stick, and this Benefit concealer that I got for free. Go out, meet new people. I feel like kindness, being kind to people, like that's what draws people in. You want people around you that always just like encourage you, you know? And if there's no one there like currently that like is encouraging you, like honestly, like I just look up to God. He's gonna be the one. He's like the one that like is always there for us, you know? Man will always let us down. I'm gonna go in and blend this in and put on like friends. And if you have a group of girlfriends, girl, you lucky. That is like seriously such a blessing. And then the second question was advice on finances. So I'm a 23-year-old. I have like good advice and advice that probably won't even make sense because I'm not a professional, but I have been to where the point where I was like making money ridiculously and didn't know what the hell to even do with it. To the point, like, I've been where I was, like, just broke in college. If you feel like it's hard for you to save money, it's best to buy something that, like, you're investing in. Like, maybe you can put that down on a car, you know? Or, like, tell the bank, like, is there a way that you guys can make sure I don't touch this money till, like, this day, you know, type thing? Can we go with this bronzer? Thank God, like, my parents seriously pushed me to be independent. If they wouldn't have, I'd probably be just like a really like, you know, like not ever wanting to freaking work type thing. I was working 3 jobs in college. I was doing accounting at my aunt's. I was working at Fresno State's library. And then I was also being a waitress at Buffalo Wings. And I just loved to work. Like, I seriously did not like almost have like a social life. Like, luckily, I don't know how I found time, you know, but I did. I eventually like quit my Fresno State job and just was like doing serving and then the accounting, and then I just like, you know what, I'll just do the accounting, you know. Your credit score matters. So everyone has a credit score. Some people like may have not have like started it if you're like young or whatever. You may have not like looked at it, or I don't know if you even have one before you're 18. But your credit score is a thing that's going to help you buy a car, if you need to get a loan for something, if you need to get a house. Always want to make sure that that credit score is at least higher than a 700. Like some people, like it's good, I mean like it's decent to have like a 650, I believe. But that credit score is based on like how fast you're paying things off. So if you have any debt, start paying it off. Even if it's like the minimum, and if you don't have the money for it, you know, call them and be like, hey, like, I don't really have the money for it right now. Can I pay it on this day, for example? You know, like, those are things that you can do. And then your credit score can like build really fast. Oh my gosh, whenever I first like wanted to get a car, I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a car. I don't have no credit, you know. And they ran it, and luckily like I did somehow, you know, because I had just opened up like a Macy's credit card. So you need to have like credit cards, and then you have to like pay them off. Like that's how you build your credit. Like always what's really important, you know, like even if you can't save money, like girl, make sure your credit score is looking good. That's honestly like, that's so funny. This song Cardi B's playing while I'm like talking about money. Money moves. Sorry, my forehead is like peeling from like when we went water rafting. What time is it? Okay, so anyways, yeah. I just use this one right here. Anyways, that's my advice on financial stuff. Okay, so my third question was, so I know it's frustrating trying to keep your business and personal life private, but what do you do when someone from your past, your ex, friend, or coworker, seeks information from you by trying to suddenly hang out with you or act like they're all of a sudden there for you and just want in on your life? How do you depict those who truly care and those who are desperate for info? This is a serious question, Rafaela. Okay, so honestly, with all the freaking crap and SHIT that I've gone through these past months, I've gone through the same situation, girlfriend. There is always people that are there for you to just like hear what's going on and act like they're there for you. And then there's people that you just know in your heart that they are truly there for you. Honestly, like, you can just pick those people out like a sore freaking thumb. The people you want to stay away from are the people that you hear saying other people's business. If you hear them talking about other people's business, I promise you that they are going to tell other people your business. Because what makes you think that they're going to keep your business private if they can't even keep this other person's personal information quiet? You know, like by the way that they're like saying things, by the way that they're responding, if they keep asking questions instead of like responding back with like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, like, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm going with this highlighter right here, little fan brush. Like, I'm sorry that you're going through that. Like, just, like I said, just take those people out of your life, or just be careful with the things that you say. You know, always be friendly. Yeah, being nice always wins. Even if people are like, you feel like people are still being mean, you know, like after you being like nice to them, that's their problem. This shimmer on my eyebrow. Okay, then a little bit in the inner corners. I feel like it's like taking a toll, like, on like your work life and all that. Like, be straight up with people. That is another thing. Like, tell them, like, say something like, hey, like, I really don't want to talk about it. We have to speak up sometimes, you know, like, sometimes people, like, you freaking need to like talk a different language to them to understand, you know, like, hey, like, I need to be like left alone. Put a little bit on my eyebrow. Back. Just keep working on yourself. Focus on you. I'm putting this all over my face. Keep doing you. Do good things. Put good things in your life. Like, go to church. Go out with your girlfriends. Go, you know, take your baby out on a little like park stroll. Just always stay positive and just focus on you and your baby. God never put us through anything that we can't handle. It's like a compliment almost. Like, God dang, you really think I'm that strong to go through this? You know what? I'm going to take it as a compliment. I'm not going to look at it as a bad thing. I'm going to look at it as a good thing. Changing your mindset, seriously, just changes everything. Tempting and charming. Right under my eyes. Okay, so I just put my eyelashes on, and then now I just need to put on my mascara, and then this little lip color, it's from MAC. I ran out of my Anastasia one. I'm so upset. I need to go get a new one. Cream Sheen. It's not matte at all. I'm a firm believer in putting mascara on your bottom lashes. I seriously have been making so many Snapchats, so many freaking videos of me singing this freaking song. It's Ring by Kehlani and Cardi B. It's my favorite.
I'm a cool girl. I'm a cool girl. Ice cold, I roll my eyes at you, boy.
I finished straightening my hair. I feel like I still have like some makeup in my hair right now. So, thank you guys again for coming back to my YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys all so very much. I hope you guys like this glam. So thank you guys so much. I will be making more YouTube videos to come.